Hello! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ngayong hapon, isa na naman top contender candidates ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020 ang makakatrikahan natin dito sa SB Crown Pageant News. At talaga namang excited ako kasi naman itong bata ko ay malapit sa puso ko from the beginning pa lang. At talaga namang masasabi ko, hindi imposible na siya ang makakuha ng corona ngayong taon ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020. At syempre, talagang lahat naman ay nag-aabang at naghihintay sa kanya. Now, may I present you, Miss Universe Philippines Camarines Sur, Krizzia Moreno. Hello, Kizzia!
Everyone! Maray na hapon. I hope you are all doing good despite of our situation. How are you, Sam? Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for inviting me. I really miss doing lives. This is my first live for a long time.
Talaga?
After, I think, almost 2 months. Yeah, after 2 months.
Bakit?
Ito ulit yung first live ko. So, thank you because I've been busy. I've been busy doing Miss Universe Philippines stuff. I've done a lot of photo shoots, so abangan nyo yung mga pasabog ko in the future. Ang dami akong bala, madami akong baong pasabog.
O sige, pag-uusapan natin yan, Kizzia, maya-maya. Huwag mo muna ibigay lahat. I-deserve natin yan. So, Kizzia, okay naman ako. Medyo nagbalik na nga yung work namin. Tapos, medyo ang laki ng adjustment kasi ang dami din talagang ginagawa. Tapos alam mo yon, yung unti-unti binabalik pero hindi ganun kadali. Sabi nga ganun, new normal, di ba? Tapos Kizzia, tanong ko lang, sa sitwasyon natin ngayon, paano ka lumalaban sa pandemic? Lalo na solo ka dyan, di ba? So, nagkakaramdam ka ba ng anxieties? Paano mo to nalalagpasan? Saan ka kumukuha ng lakas mo na nandiyan dyan mag-isa ka, lumalaban sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020? Saan ka humuhugot ng lakas sa sitwasyon na to?
It's definitely normal to feel anxiety and be sad sometimes. I also do feel that, especially that I'm alone. And nung past 2 months, I've had anxiety because of the possibility that I be retrenched in my work. But thankfully, I did not get retrenched. I still get to keep my job. So that's a big weight off my chest na I still get to be a flight attendant even though I'm not flying yet, although I very much miss flying. I miss my work, I miss my job, I miss going to places and meeting people. And although I'm alone ngayon, I don't feel that I am truly alone or lonely because I always get to talk with my family, my friends, people like you. That's where I garner my strength. They always comfort me, they keep me calm, and I get their strength from them.
Hindi ganun kadali to, Kizzia, pero alam kong kaya mo malagpasan to. So, Kizzia, you representing Camarines Sur. Kung pupunta ako sa Camarines Sur, ano ang gusto mong makita ng tao doon na bumibisita sa lugar ninyo? Kung pupunta ako doon, ano yung dapat kong makita sa Camarines Sur? Tapos anong pagkain ang merong sa Camarines Sur na talaga naman masasabi natin tatak Camarines Sur to at hindi namin makikita sa Maynila?
Camarines Sur has a lot to offer, but I will ask you, Sam, as a tourism professional, of course, I would want to know what your preferences are. Do you like mountains? Do you like beach? What's your interest? So I can suggest the proper destinations for you because we have it all in Camarines Sur.
Kung pupunta ako ng beach,
mahilig ka ba sa beach or are you more of a mountain person?
Yes. Mahilig ako sa dagat.
Dagat. So I would highly recommend going to Caramoan Islands. Of course, that's the most famous destination of Camarines Sur. That's where Survivor was held before. Madami kang ma-experience. If you are into extreme adventure, you can go cliff climbing. You can go rock climbing in Caramoan. You can go island hopping. A lot of activities are waiting for you there. But if you want a pristine or virgin type of beach na hindi masyadong secluded, not too commercialized, I recommend going to Aguirangan Island. It's a bit far away. It's parang yung place niya, malapit yun sa place ng dad ko, nasa may Partido area. And it's highly recommended because when you go there, you will see the water is very clear and yung sun niya sobrang pino and it's white and sobrang refreshing talaga. That's when you will say that Philippines is really the best destination when it comes to beaches. And then if I'm going to suggest the mountainside, we have Mount Isarog. We have a lot of waterfalls that you can enjoy. And you can also do hiking, when you're into mountains. And for the food, of course, I'm going to be suggesting for you to try our famous laing, Bicol Express. And we also have the toasted siopaw in Naga and the kinalas. Of course, the pilinat for dessert.
About laing, actually hindi ako kumakain ng laing before. Ito yung gabi, di ba? Yung gabi.
Yes, with coconut.
Yes, oo. Yung binibilad sa araw, tapos hinihimay siya ng...
Yes.
I don't know, basta yon. Actually, ayoko siya dati. Pero merong
Right,
isang Bicolano, ang galing magluto. Alam mo, nilagyan niya ng tocino, yung laing. Bongga, ang sarap yun.
I haven't
Tapos
tried
meron
that.
kayo yung pinaka-paborito ko, Bicol Express. Kung tawagin.
Oo. Sobrang sarap.
Yun.
Known talaga yan all throughout the Philippines. The Bicol Express. We have variety
Yes.
of pork, chicken, whatever you like. Bicol Express.
Yes. So this is your second time to national pageant. Kasi yung first time mo, di ba,
Yeah.
sumali ka sa Miss Earth Philippines. But balikan natin, Kia, ano nangyari sa Miss Earth Philippines? Bakit hindi ka doon naging, kumbaga parang, yung pageant mong yon hindi masyado parang naging remarkable sa lahat? Anong nangyari?
Well, I think the biggest factor that that is lacking in my performance last year was really a solid team. I am a one-man team last year for Miss Philippines Earth. I did everything on my own, except for the wardrobe. I have designers for the wardrobe, but I don't have a team who's coming with me for events. Wala akong makeup artist, wala akong hairstylist, walang nag-train sa akin before. So I had to rely on what I know and my abilities that I previously learned. So I think it really affected my performance. But I can say that I did my best. I performed well, but I don't know. Maybe it's just not really for me, that title or that time. It's not my time
Okay.
yet. So
Yes.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from that experience that is greatly helping me to be better in competing for this year's Miss Universe Philippines.
But Kia, tanong ko lang, so from the Miss Universe, from Miss Philippines Earth, bakit ka tumalon kagad dito sa Miss Universe Philippines? Bakit hindi muna Mutya ng Pilipinas, Binibining Pilipinas, Miss World Philippines? Bakit Miss Universe Philippines agad?
Okay, I'm going to share with you honestly, this is the side of my story. After Miss Philippines Earth, I wasn't really planning on joining any pageant this year because I wanted to have the time to prepare, I want to rest, I want to get a team of my own to train so that I will be fully ready if ever I'm going to join another pageant. But an opportunity knocked when Tito Jerry of Aces and Queens called me and asked me if I wanted to join this year's Miss Universe Philippines and represent Camarines Sur. And I thought to myself na yun yung parang sobrang nagdadalawang isip ako. I was so confused because I thought I wasn't fully ready financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm not prepared. But in my heart is saying that go for it. This Miss Universe, this is the first ever Miss Universe Philippines. And you will be able to represent Camarines Sur, which is a big platform for you. So I went to get that opportunity. I took it Kasi sabi ko, I wouldn't want to regret anything naman. I did. I passed my application form for Miss Universe and the rest is history. I'm now here.
Yes. Ang maganda dito, part ka ng kauna-unahang Miss Universe Philippines 2020. So, yun
Yes.
talaga. Yung experience mo,
It's a big
hindi
honor.
matatawaran. Yes. But Kia, lumalaban ka dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020. Ano ang backstory ng isang Kia Moreno na gusto mong makita ng lahat habang nagkukumpit ka dito, na dinuduktong mo dito sa advocacy mo? Tapos gusto ko rin malaman, tingin mo ba yung platform mo dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020, gaano siya ka-importante para sa amin lahat?
First and foremost, my backstory. Growing up, I really had a good childhood. You know, I'm very lucky with my parents because I got quality education that I treasure the most. That's why I did my best. I worked very hard to get that Latin honor. I graduated magna cum laude in University of Santo Tomas. And then after that, it's really my childhood dream to be a flight attendant. So I have to chase that dream and still work very hard. It's not easy to get that job of being a flight attendant. So I had to work double time for me to get that, to get that career. So I did. I am now working as a cabin crew for Cebu Pacific for 4 years now. And then even though that I have been fine for the rest of my life, I'm not immune to hardships or challenges. I joined a lot of pageants. I joined Miss Bicolandia. I joined Miss Republic of the Philippines. I joined Miss Philippines Earth. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring home any title or any crown. But that doesn't mean that I am not good. I am not deserving. I am not worthy. I did not do my best. But I do believe that it's not my time yet. And God has a bigger plan for me. I want my backstory to be a mirror to all of the people. I want them to see themselves in me. I want them to see a fighter who is not giving up, for her dream, even though it may be very hard, it may be very, very big for others. Kasi I often get the type na masyado ka naman ambisyosa, parang yung mga sinasalihan mo kasi sobrang laki na. And before, people will tell me that I'm the weakest candidate for Bicol, and I did not let that affect me. I even use that as a gauge to make myself better, to improve myself, because I wanted to prove not to them, but to myself, because I know that I am worthy. I know that I deserve this, and I know I can do it. I'm closer than ever to reaching my dream of becoming Miss Universe Philippines. To my advocacy. And related, sorry, it's a bit emotional. Of course, it's a whirlwind
It's okay.
story of my life, of my pageantry journey. Relating it to my advocacy, of course, I'm working as a cabin crew and I've traveled to a lot of places. And I have noticed how people in other places, tourists, their locals, are very responsible, disciplined, respectful. And I've thought to myself that Philippines can also be like this. Filipino people can also be responsible, respectful, and disciplined. And why can't we adapt it here? So that's where my advocacy of responsible tourism stems from. I wanted to instill in Filipino people these values, the sense of responsibility, respect, and discipline, because I believe we can do it, and it's very essential for us to progress as a country.
Nalo ka sa down challenge ninyo. Ano ang unang-una mo naging reaction dito? Tapos ito ba, medyo nakaramdam pa ba ng takot baka kasi mas mataas pa yung expectation nila sa'yo in the future, or parang mas okay ka dahil mas tumaas yung kumpiyansa mo?
When I received that news, I just got from a live chat. Then after the live, they are congratulating me, and I was wondering why are they congratulating me? I saw the messages and I was confused, a bit confused as to why they are congratulating me. And then I saw the post of Miss Universe Philippines that I was top 2 for Downy Philippines, and grabe, napasigaw talaga ako, as in sumigaw ako dito sa bahay ko. So sobrang saya. Kasi I really did not expect that at all. Talagang sobrang hindi ko in-expect. You know, I did my best. I realized how important it is to ask for help when you need it. I messaged a lot of people na pwedeng tumulong sa akin. Kung saan-saan akong group na humingi ng tulong na pwede niyo akong i-vote sa Downy para matulungan ko din yung community kasi may bibigay silang premyo eh. And I've realized then na there is really power in unity, you know? Even though I don't have much followers in Facebook or Instagram, when people unite and come together, it's really powerful. You will have something big happening when people unite. So I'm very, very thankful for that and for all the people who helped me and support me to win the Downy Poll, and I hope that you continue to support me till the end and for more competitions to come. So sobrang saya ko talaga.
Yes, I understand. Talaga naman, kasi naman you work hard. Sobra yung work hard mo dito sa competition na to. At talagang masasabi ko yung criticism, Kia, paano mo to na-handle? Syempre yung nanalo ka. Marami ang natuwa nung nanalo ka, pero marami din naman yung syempre masasabi kong nag-criticism sa'yo at hindi nila matanggap. So, paano mo na-handle to? Na-apektuhan ka ba ng gusto?
For criticisms, I take the ones from the people I know that I think genuinely cares for me, that I think is reasonable. I take it constructive. But for people who criticize me just for the sake of bashing or is purely hate, I just ignore. I won't give them the satisfaction of my attention. So I had to filter, of course, everything that I see. As much as possible, I wouldn't want to see all of the comments because I know that I will not be everyone's cup of tea. That's really impossible for everyone to like me. And I'm not asking for everyone to like me, but I'm just asking for mutual respect. You know, you don't have to post everything you think online, especially if it's negative. But for criticisms, I just take it constructively if I think it's beneficial for me, and ignore the ones that is not.
Tas Kia, ito, 52 candidates kayo dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020. What makes you different the other girls competing Miss Universe Philippines?
I can say that my attitude is what makes me different from the rest, because I'm the type of girl who has this never say die attitude. When I set my sights on a goal, or if I want something, I really do everything that I can, everything in my power to achieve that, because I believe that nothing is really impossible if you work hard.
Yeah, it's true. But Kia, kamusta ang paghahanda mo sa competition na to? Ano ang preparasyon mong ginagawa sa competition mo? At ano ang gagawin mo sa gabi ng laban? Na talagang maano kami lahat na, oh my God, this is it. Anong paghahanda ng Kia?
Preparations, it's continuous. You know, I've been training still with under aces and queens. For the physical training, I do it here at home. I do exercises, workouts for me to even tone my body more. And then for pasarela, I'm planning to train in the future. I mean, very, very soon, because I have limited space here in my condo, and now it's MECQ, so it's hard for me to do that. But I watch a lot of videos that I think will greatly help me achieve the pasarela that I want to achieve. And then for Q&A, I'm practicing with my mentors, and this live chats that I do is also a form for me to practice my communication skills for me to hone it better. And yun, sobrang holistic ng preparations ko. I don't only focus on one thing. I want to be perfect in everything. Not that, I mean, I cannot be perfect as imperfect, but I want to improve myself in all aspects. So that
Sabi ni
when finals come, when finals come, I'll be fully prepared, and I'm just gonna get that crown.
Kapan kami ni RJ last time. Kasi tinanong ko siya, sabi ko, halos lahat ng babae dito sa Miss Universe Philippines 2020 is aces and queens. Tapos, sabi niya, maaaring parang uniform na kayong lahat. The way maglakad, the way magsalita, kasi isa yung camp training ninyo. So, hindi ka ba natatakang hindi ka maiba doon sa, yung kumbaga maging uniform kayo dito? Ano ang gagawin mong technique para maiba ka sa lahat? Gets mo?
I don't think naman we are already prototypes of the camp that we are training for, because every girl has her own personality. So, you should let that personality shine in whatever you do. And I think in whatever I do, that personality comes out. You know, you will always see the authentic me, the genuine me, and what you see in my performances is really the best version of Kizzia. And I'm not afraid I'm not afraid that I will be just like the other girls, because I know I have something different to offer. You know, it's what's in me is different from the rest of them. As to them, they're also very different. And it's just, the camp is just there for us to improve what we already know, and for them to teach us how to be better. So I think in my performance, I'm very confident that it will still be very unique and very me.
Kung ikaw ang magiging final three, sino ang gusto mong makasamang dalawang kandidata na sa palagay mo talagang very top contender dito sa competition na to? At bakit?
Well, that's tough. I think really all of the girls are so amazing. They are beautiful in and out. They are smart and eloquent. They're phenomenal, really, all of them. But to answer your question, if I were in the top 3, I would choose, the other two would be, of course, my fellow Bicolana, si Sorsogon, Isabella Galeria of Sorsogon, because she's a nice person and I really love her too. She's very nice and super aura naman talaga, diba? So beautiful. Very Filipina yung features. And then, the other one would be Hirap. Kasi ang dami sa kanilang magaling. Dami
At
sa
syempre, isa ka na
talagang
doon.
Lahat magaling. Oo naman. The other one, I would say, si Isabella din, Ismael, Paranaque. Sila yung gusto kong makasama sa top 3.
O sige. Bakit? Bakit si Isabella?
Si Isabella Ismael, because I find her nice din. We talk sometimes. Then she's really, when I see her, she's really beautiful. Yung face niya. Then sobrang galing din magsalita. And she's very classy, you know, when you look at her, you see someone who's very alta, very elegant, classy. So yeah, I would want for them to be with me in the top 3.
Okay. So, ito na. So, top 3 na kayo. Paano mo kukumbinsihin ang judges na ikaw ang piliin na maging Miss Universe Philippines 2020?
Wow.
Siyempre,
I
top
would
3 na
say
kayo.
that-
Tapos may mananalo, di ba?
Yes. Of course, I would tell the judges that everything that you are looking for a Miss Universe Philippines is already within you. I am confidently beautiful in myself. I am sure of myself. I have a powerful advocacy that I think is very relevant and timely nowadays. I have a powerful performance that I can bring even in the Miss Universe stage, in the international stage. And more than that, I recognize the Miss Universe Philippines title as a job, and I am ready for that job. Because it will be a very, very big opportunity and platform for me to be able to inspire and influence a lot of Filipinos and to share my story for them to also reach their dreams, to not stop reaching their dreams no matter how hard it may be. And I want them to see that I am phenomenal and I can help them be phenomenal in their own ways as well.
Galing. Tapos eto, Kia, in your opinion, what is the core value being Miss Universe?
Core value. I think a Miss Universe is confidently beautiful. Of course, that's the tagline of Miss Universe, di ba? Being confidently beautiful is being sure of yourself, being sure of what you can offer, even though you are aware that you are not perfect. You also have your flaws, your imperfections, but that doesn't stop you from being phenomenal and inspiring people. Even though that you yourself is struggling, you will have something to offer that you can help them, even if you are also struggling on your own. You can be a voice to them for them to rise up to the challenges that they are facing.
Corona ng Miss Universe Philippines 2020.
Oo,
Nakita mo na?
Yun may pasilip si Mama J sa Instagram niya. And I really like it. It's very classy. It has the pearl and parang mga flowers. So I'm excited to wear
Really?
that, of course.
So, yun. So, yeah. Ako nakaka-excite. Nakinikilig ako sa'yo. Akaloka ka. So, yun. So, Kia Moreno, maraming salamat sa'yo. Isa na lang, Kia. Bago tayo magtapos, duktungan mo yung sasabihin ko. I'm Kia Moreno, representing Camarines Sur, and I am
Kia Moreno, representing Camarines Sur. I am a phenomenal woman and your next Miss Universe Philippines. Thank you, Sam. Grabe, sobrang na-enjoy ko tong usapan natin. You're really close to my heart as well.
Oh, kapon ka.
So yun, I would like to invite everyone, please follow me and my Miss Universe Philippines journey. You can like my public page in Facebook, Krizzia Lynn Moreno, or add me up in my personal page, Kia Moreno, and follow me on Instagram at Kia Moreno. And of course, I would like to invite all of you to please subscribe to our Ring Light series now. It's for only $249 early bird promo rate. And use my referral code RL Camarines Sur. You can use your debit or credit card, and over-the-counter payments are also accepted.
Miss Universe Philippines 2020 Camarines Sur, Kia Moreno. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Kia.
Thank you.
God bless you sa yung journey. And guys, thank you so much. Hanggang dito na lang. Paalam!
Bye. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.